Are you a streamer and you need help getting your clips locked in? You need more clips, you need to get more consistency going. Well, I'm going to show you what I do to get my clips locked in. And what I mean by that is during the stream, you can't just always rely on your chat. Maybe your chat's still growing, your community's still growing, and you don't have people that are actively clipping for you, but you want to make clips. You need to make clips. I'm going to show you what I do to be able to just clip the last 30 to 60 seconds so I can have those clips saved on a file, ready to maybe do some minor editing, some chopping up, maybe throw some captions, and then upload them to my most active or all over the internet. So first things first, if you like this content and you want more of this, let me know in the comments to do more, or you can tell me to go fall in a pool somewhere. But shoot me a follow here on YouTube, tap into the chat on Twitch. If you can come out there, show some love, come hang out, come say what's up. It's twitch.tv/inkeasy. I'll see you guys there. All right, let's get right into it. Are you streaming on OBS? If you're already on OBS, then you can fast forward. But for those of you that don't know what OBS is, it is the software that you produce your stream off of. You link your favorite streaming platform, let's say Twitch, you live stream from OBS, it projects it onto your Twitch. We're not going to go over setup of OBS right now. That's going to be for another video, but hopefully you're already familiar with OBS. Right now, we're just going to go straight into doing the clipping plugin for OBS. So you're going to go to Atum, AITUM.tv, or just look it up on Google, Atum, AITUM, and it'll find it. You should find a page that looks something like this. They might have changed it by the time you've seen this video. You're going to scroll down to the bottom, and hopefully they still have it by the time you get on here. And you're going to find vertical or OBS right here, vertical for OBS. Re-download, install it, go through the installation steps, all that. If you want to donate to them, it is very appreciated if you donate to them for these awesome plugins that make your life a little bit easier. It's installed. We're going to go to the OBS window. I'm going to put my face cam here just to get the distractions out of the way. All right, because this part is not important right now. We're going to be focusing on, this section right here, right? So this is the Atum plugin. It opens up a separate canvas, a separate scenes tab, and a separate sources tab, and a separate vertical scene transitions. Okay, so now we're here, right? So same thing with this. All these buttons right here, basically all this right here, you can record, you can stream from this, but we're not going to stream from this. We're going to add what we want the clips to see, okay? We're going to call scene 1 just vertical scene, and then we're going to start adding things, right? Video capture, we're going to do, this is going to be my display for my game, right? This is my gaming PC right here. We're going to go to video capture device 2, which is camera. You can name it whatever you want to name it. So I put it in there. My camera is actually flipped upside down, so I have to transform to rotate it, which you don't have to do this unless your camera is upside down, okay? And then you size it down to what you want, boom. So now this is what the clips are gonna be. That's what the clip is gonna record. The vertical transition, got your face cam for your reactions, and then the gameplay underneath, right? So while you're streaming, this clip or this canvas is also on. Now, if you want to get fancy, you can add the same scenes and sources to this one as well, and then link each one together. So when you switch from one scene to the other, the vertical canvas will also switch from one to another. So that way, if you're no longer gaming and you're doing just a face cam, you can change it towards just a face cam, and of course you have to move it however you want it to be displayed on the canvas, on the clip. But I'll give you guys a live example here at the end of this. Okay, so now we have that set. So now we're going to go to our settings. We're going to click this little bronze gold settings button right here, this little gear. Tap that open. So this is going to pop open. Okay, so now we have this open, right? So general, right here, general, you see a section where it says backtrack. Backtrack basically means from when the moment you push the button to clip, from that point and 60 seconds back that just happened, it's going to turn that into a clip. Because right here it asks backtrack recording length, and you can set it to however much you want. I don't know if there's a limit to it. I try to keep it under 60 seconds. If there's a lot going on, I'll just make multiple clips, but 60 seconds is what I like to do. 60 seconds is actually a lot. Sometimes I'll even do like 45, but I'll probably just have it set at 60 seconds, and then I'll also end up editing the clips later on if they're too long, or if I need to mesh a few different ones together. Okay, so that's set. And then the section underneath, where do you want the videos to go when they're done being clipped? You pick a folder on your computer. You can call it clips, whatever you want to call it. And then you set it here, and it's going to automatically put them into that file. Every time you press the clip button, it's going to put it into that file. next step, setting up the hotkey or setting up the button that's going to trigger this clip, the clipping. If you have a Stream Deck, you can set it up. You can set up a hotkey on there. Tip, you can actually get a separate only number pad keyboard number pad that you can hook up by USB to your computer. And if you want to put stickers on there or get a paint marker and label each one, and you can make those hotkeys, it's like a little cheap alternative to an expensive Stream Deck, you know? That's actually what I did when I was first starting out, as I was using that and having my scenes on each of those buttons. So you can do a 6-1, a 9-1, or a full, you know, what is that, like 12 key number pad. And you can use that as your, you know, Mickey Mouse Stream Deck, you know. So that tip right there, gold. Try it out. Get one for like 20 bucks, maybe less, who knows. But if you're using a keyboard that has the number pad on the side, that has the extra, that is what you're going to turn into your clipping button. So right here has number, meaning number pad, and then the plus sign. I don't really use that for anything else. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to make number pad plus sign the button that triggers a clip during the stream. That is the backtrack. So start backtrack hotkey. I think you can have it set. So right here where it says backtrack recording length, right above it, it says backtrack runs while streaming or recording, which means that it's going to be engaged. When you check that, you don't have to start the backtracking process. You want that on unless you want to manually click the tab. That's what that would be, the start and stop, right? You start the recording, you stop the recording. Now, if you look on the bottom right here, I'm going to press 7 on the number pad and you're going to see this get checked off. See? So that means now the backtracking is engaged. Now, when I press 8, it's to turn it off. But when you start streaming or recording, hopefully it does engage it automatically because we selected that tab in the first place on the settings. But if it doesn't, make sure that this is on, right? And then when you create your clip, it'll tell you, because this is the button right here that creates the clips. But it'll tell you right here, backtrack saved. So now I'm going to press the plus sign on the number pad, and you see it says backtrack saved. So that has now become your clipping button. So whenever something crazy is going on, and you're like, oh, clip that, press that button real quick, and it's going to clip the last 60 seconds. But to show you guys the transitions that I was talking about, so this, I'm going to move this right here just so it's not distracting. You know what I'm saying? So this is the transition that I'm talking about. Right now, I'm going to change scenes so you guys can see what I mean by having the links connected. You guys can't see that, huh? All right, I'm going to record it on my phone so you guys can see what I'm talking about. All right, so this is what I actually see right here. Okay. So this is my Stream Deck. I have my stuff already set up, but this is what I'm talking about. You see how the right side, it changes as I push my keys. And there we go. There you have it, guys. That is how you create a little quicker clipping system using OBS for your streams. Don't forget to shoot a sub button. Hit the sub button. God damn, it's so hot right now, bro. I can't even speak right. But hit that sub button. Shoot me a like. Follow me on all my socials. I'm also a tattoo artist. That is my bread and butter. But I really want this streaming thing to take off because I enjoy doing this too, man. Tattooing takes a lot of time, so I don't stream as much as I would love to. But I'm trying to do both. One day, the goal is to open up a tattoo shop that's a fantasy factory with content and streaming infused in there. But that's for the future. If you guys want to support on that, all you gotta do is drop a sub or two. That would actually help me out a lot, or come get tattooed. But anyways, hit the sub button. Follow me. I am Always Tattoo, Ink Easy on all socials. If you're in Texas, Tex-Mex Tattoo, Stained Crown, Ink Con. That's going to be the video for today. If you have any questions or something just wasn't adding up, you need help, drop me a comment, or go ahead, follow my Discord. You can talk to me through there. They'll all be in the description, actually. So, hey, much love, guys. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Come by the stream, say what's up. God bless.